Hello and welcome back to Umbar. Before we get into all of the wars we have planned for today's episode, I want to talk about succession, because we have two children and it has been suggested that we can actually go with the second child rather than the first child as our heir, which we can do by disinheriting the first child. I think that this is potentially a good idea, but has some pitfalls. So, why would we want to do this? First child, he's pretty bad. He only has two stats which are not zero, and he only has one stat that is really worth talking about, his intrigue. So he's really good at being sneaky and plotting. Our second son has pretty much the same thing. He's really only good at martial. Now, martial is a slightly better stat in terms of running a country, because basically having an army solves a lot of problems. Factions won't fire because they're too weak. You can go and declare offensive wars because you have an army. You know, there's a lot of things that lead into it. It's not quite as good as having like a nice balanced stat line, but hey, it can work. Now, why do I think it would be a problem to have our second son be our heir? Well, there's twofold. One, we have to spend resources to make it happen, which we don't really want to do. We don't really want to spend our renown to do that because we want to unlock more things in our legacy. The other thing is that this guy is a powerful vassal. Now, him being a powerful vassal means that he will want a slot in our council. The only slot in the council that he can get is Spymaster, because he's got high intrigue. Now, we could decide not to put him in that position, at which point we have a powerful vassal who's very good at sneaking around who doesn't like us. Or we can put him in that position, at which point we have a powerful vassal who probably won't like us, who also is very good at intrigue and our Spymaster, which isn't good. So I think that those are both kind of bad scenarios for us. Now, it might work out and there are ways of mitigating things, but that's basically the baseline for where we're at. I think what we need to do is actually look a generation beyond these two characters. So, instead of worrying about Casimir and worrying about Dorodapan? I have absolutely no idea how to do all the umlauts there. But basically, instead of worrying about them, what I think we should be worrying about is their children and trying to find the best heir out of those, because their children are actually likely to be pretty good because they have good traits that they're passing down, Herculean and robust, and the blood trait as well. So I think what we should do is wait until we see the children and then try and get the best heir out of those and do what we need to do to get that to happen. In theory, we might not die right away. We have fine health. It's not great. We're still in danger of dying, but we might live for like another 10-15 years, maybe long enough to see some grandchildren. Yeah, I think that's probably our best path. Anyway, that's what I want to say about succession. Right, so let's get into the rest of this. None of this we need to worry about except for declaring wars. Let's work out what war we want to declare first. So our goal is to get all of this land here and all of this land here, which I think are actually the same bits of land now that I look at them again. Yeah. So, this one seems like a good first one. It's probably pretty weak. Yeah, it's got 650 troops, no allies. If we have a look here, we have 3,000, so this should be an easy enough war. What CBs do we have? So, we have Raid for Captives, we have Conquer County, and we have Holy War for County, and we have Seize de Jure land. Alright, well, I think we just go for whichever one is cheapest. Ooh, interesting. So that's Seize High Lordship. So you have a High Lordship title, do you? No. Okay, it must be within a High Lordship we already have then. I would assume so. Yes. Let's see. Just trying to figure out where this actually is, this High Lordship. Was I on the right one there? Oh, maybe it's a High Lordship that we have underneath here. Let's see, the Haven of Umbar. No. What about this one? So if I go up, I'm just trying to figure out what the High Lordship. So is this land up here? So I guess we have it for some reason. Do we? No, maybe one of our vassals has picked it up. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So we could declare for the High Lordship, but it's not actually going to get us anything. It's just going to get us the land within it. Seize the Chiefdom. Well, that's fine. That costs us 80. Conquer County costs us 120. Holy War costs us 100 piety. I think we just go for Seize the Chiefdom. Yeah, that seems like the most sensible one to do right now. Declare war. Right. Then we're going to get our army ready. We're going to position them somewhere around here. And then just raise them all up. Let's go. We can go a little bit quicker than this as well. 3,000. March our way up. So it thinks we'll win because we have more soldiers. That makes a lot of sense to me. We only really have one good commander, which is our nephew and son. I did notice that we have a son-nephew. That must mean that we married our sister? Yes, our half-sister, wife, and sister-in-law. That's a weird... Wait. No, she won't be our sister-in-law. That doesn't make any sense, but I guess it's just the way the game has parsed it. It's an odd situation. Anyway. Let's attack. Yeah, I was working out in my head how it could be sister-in-law. Well, unless, actually, it could be sister-in-law if our... Well, no, it wouldn't be sister-in-law. No, I was thinking if he had married somebody else, that could also be sister-in-law, but that he didn't marry, so... Yeah, that doesn't add up. I mean, she would be sister-in-law because she is the sister of... Yeah, because we are her brother, and she is our sister, but then it shouldn't really show up. And it's all semantics. I guess you could technically phrase it as sister-in-law, but that just doesn't make any sense at all. Just a bit weird. Anyway, war is being won, and we have won it. Perfect. Enforce demands. To my liege, your great appetites are renowned throughout the world. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Did he just call us fat? Your great appetites? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just disband our army here. And then, let's see what we want to do next. Probably just declare another one, right? Yeah, declare war. Conquer county. That costs us 120. Wait, do we have a better one? Yeah, we have the de jure war. Although, does he have multiple bits of land? No. Are you allied? You're allied to this guy. So you have 850. Okay, so I think we're still fine to just walk in there and take it. So let's declare war. Let's do a seize de jure. Declare our war. Now, they are going to raise up some more troops, but I think that we are absolutely fine just walking to their capital and sieging it down. I think we'll get it before they actually get all of their armies there and ready to attack us. We could call in our allies and our dynasty members, but it's not really worth it. Right. 6 months left. Yeah, they haven't even merged their armies yet. They might suicide into us, but I think they're just going to sit there and wait for us to take the land. There you go. We even captured a valuable hostage. Now, we should have a 100% war score without the hostage, I believe. Yeah, I think we will. Wait, do we not control all of... Oh, wait, no, there's actually another tribe there. I think I want to... I'm 50-50 on it. How much does this hostage get us? I was wondering whether I want to ransom him for the money, because we won't get the money otherwise. Oh, he doesn't have any money? Oh, in which case I will just end the war. Yeah. Easy enough. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Right. Disband. And we have grown a little bit more. This one. Once again, it's just a single county. So I say we just declare another war. They have no allies. We can declare for this vassal's claims, which will actually get us the same amount of land. It costs us more prestige, but it will make this vassal like us. I think we do it. Yeah, just declare the war. I think that vassal liking us is actually a high priority. Just because having vassals not be mad at you and not forming factions, just generally a high priority. Leviathan. It behooves a king to spend time at sea, with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court. When we spot it, a distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out of the waves. The greatest beast of all the deeps, a whale. So, we can get the harpoons, which gives us a chance of money, or a chance of losing prestige. We can let others handle it, at which point I just get money, or a creature of fearsome majesty leave it. Let's get the harpoons. I want some money. We got the money. Fantastic. Anything else we need to do? Nope. Right. Move our way, yeah, we'll move our way up here. Who else is attacking these guys? Who are you? You're my ally. You're just raiding. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, raid away. We'll siege down this one. Only takes us 4 months. And it's down. And then head up here. And then we'll siege it down. Should be fairly quick. They have no allies. They have no troops. It's just a nice, easy win. I stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler, unequalled in the realm. Dressing the part with resplendent garments and jewellery would serve as a subtle reminder to everyone that I am in charge. I do not need to legitimize my rule because I don't want to spend money, because we need to save up for things. I can ransom this person for 10 gold? Definitely. Right. Hey, 100% war score, enforced demands. Nice. So that land has now gone to this guy, who now still doesn't like me a lot, but likes me a lot more because I pressed his claim. Right. Let's disband the army and see where we're looking for next. We can create the High Lordship. Wait, we can create this High Lordship? How are we able to declare de jure wars for that? Oh, is it because it must be because we hold the kingdom of Umbar. Yeah, okay. And it's just saying that's a High Lordship within the kingdom. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I don't think we need to create it just yet. I think we can declare on this guy first. And we definitely do want to seize... Oh, wait, is this land not in the High Lordship? What's this land in? Oh, it's in a slightly different bit of land. Well, that's annoying. So we have to do 2 wars against him if we want all of his land. I guess we'll just seize the chiefdom then. Yeah, there's no reason to do any other war if we can only take a single one of these provinces in it. Yeah, we'll stick with the same war we've been doing. We've already beaten this guy up. Previously, he has no money, so can't get any mercenaries. Should be easy enough. Raise our troops. And then we'll just march in and start sieging. Yep, they're going to do the same thing, but ours is going to be slightly quicker. Alright, next one. We can have forced vassalage, which actually would have been a good CB to use in this situation, which is unfortunate. I probably should have noticed how close we were. Adaptive traditions or defensive negotiations. I think forced vassalage is a good CB. Basically allows you to pick somebody and say if they're of a lower rank, you can vassalize them. I think there are other restrictions, but that's the main one that matters. Do we have any more prisoners? We do. We can't do anything else with you. You want to come join my team? Yeah, there you go. Come join me. Right. Don't know where they're off to. They just decided to get on some boats. That's fine. 6-month siege versus a 3-month siege. Okay. How many besiegers do I need? I only need 700. Okay, we'll send our 2,000 over to fight them. We should still win. It's not as much of a win as previous, but that's okay. Well, there you go. We still won it. Nice. We will send the army back over here to help with the siege. And we've won. Nice. Now we have 100% war score from sieging things, so we can actually ransom these people back as well if we want to. If anybody's worth any money. Which they are not because he has no money. Oh, we can vassalize somebody as well. Interesting. Let's start with enforcing demands. Nice. It says we can vassalize this guy? Cool. Yeah, let's just do it. Low feudal obligations. Come join in. Look at how much land we just got there. That's crazy. Right. Anyone else we can vassalize? You should feudalize some land. Oh, is that some land that I've picked up here? This one. Well, if we need to feudalize it, we should just give it away. You know what we should do, actually, then? How much would it cost to create this? 150. It just costs so much to create it. I could give it to this guy who we've... Although he is the wrong religion. Maybe I give it to this person? He's also the wrong religion. Maybe I just give it to somebody who's the right religion and then give them the whole duchy afterwards? That could work. Yeah, that could work. So, let's find somebody who is unlanded in our court. Probably better to use this way. Court. There we go. And then there's actually a very low number of people to look at. So let's go with this guy, my lore master. I'm going to grant you that title. That is the most recent one, right? Yes. Cool. He becomes my vassal. He's very happy about it. He needs a haircut. But apart from that, we're all okay. Right. So now we've got all of that land. Disband our troops. How about you? You're a different religion. Okay. How about you for vassalization? Distant. Okay, so if we were to get to here, they would probably actually accept vassalization, looking at this number. Yeah, because if we add 100 on for his realm not being distant, he'd be 100% okay with it. Great. So getting this little bit of land is actually probably a high priority for us. Right. Last bit of land that we need to get down here is controlled by these guys. Now, he's currently in a war. It's a holy war for a chiefdom. I think we're just going to take that over. He's allied to somebody who has 300 troops. Are they my vassal? They're my vassal, so that doesn't matter at all. Cool. I think I'm just going to force vassalization on him unless we've got a better war. If I do this, that's 240, 200. Yeah, okay. Let's just do the 200. He becomes my vassal. Declare war. Nice. Nothing else we need to do here. Let's get our army. Put it down in the south here. Somewhere like there. And start raising them up. We have 3,000 troops. We'll just march directly on this tribe. Hopefully they'll come and fight me at some point. 5 months of a siege. They're still a little uncertain about what they're doing. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought. But my vassal, Captain Naloan, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He is testing my limits. The others are sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. Okay, let's see what he's got. So, he is cynical, calm, arbitrary. So, we can forget to invite him if we think he's weak-minded or keeps to himself. He will do everything in his power to get the task done. He is objectified due to his appearance, or how dare you challenge your king. I think we'll just say how dare you. I don't think he fit into any of those categories perfectly. And how dare you just gets us a nice bonus. We can march that way? Sure, go that way. We're going to reach him. He has nowhere to retreat to. We have more soldiers of a higher quality with more men of arms that counter his. Better army commander. Really, there's no reason why they should win that battle. And, well, quite clearly they didn't. So that's fine. Beat up their army again. 98% war score. We have gone up a level in prestige. We are now distinguished. And 7 months to siege here and then we win. We could go and beat their army up again, I think. Oh no, we're actually maxed out at 2 war score below. But we could almost go and beat their army up again and be done with it. But that's alright. Mumak at large. A messenger burst into her hall bearing urgent news about a Mumak rampaging through the countryside. The beast leaves a trail of destruction in its wake. No fence nor wall will be able to contain its stampeding feet. Many peasants have tried to restrain it, but have lost their lives in the process. A larger force might be needed to see that the Mamuk is controlled before it causes even more damage. I believe these are the giant war elephants. I might be wrong here. Who are we to stand against such a force of nature? We lose holding taxes, development, growth, and popular opinion. Cursed beasts, I shall have its tusks adorn my hall, so we can slay it, which gets us more popular opinion. Okay, we lose a little bit of money. Or, the gods send us a boon, my beastmasters shall tame it. So what's that get us? Extra holding taxes. I think we'll just kill it. Yeah. Hey, they succeeded. That's what I was after. We have won that siege, which now means we have 100% war score through both, through both full occupation and a little extra battle stuff. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to ransom you back if there's any money, which there is. There's 20 gold. Right. And then we're going to go in here. What about you? Yeah, we can recruit you. No problem. Recruit, demand conversion. Let's go. Just waiting for that to go through before I then enforce my demands and get my new vassal. Look at that. Right, disband those troops. And we have got quite a lot of land. We have only one that we still need to get before our objective is complete, which I believe was to control all of this land here. So we need to have the Empire title down this way, which we're going to have. We still don't have a high enough level of fame. We need to be exalted among men when we're currently just distinguished. More battles, more of that sort of stuff will help. More prestige will help, all of that. But we're just not quite there yet. But yeah, I think we've done a good amount today. And I'm just checking when our truce is. a truce with this guy is 4 years. So I think what our next plan is it's to just kind of move along here, continue taking land, maybe try and get a few more vassalizations. I think once we get up here, I was trying to see, is there any other king's men? No, so actually it's probably just, this is probably the last one that we can vassalize for free. But yeah, once we start moving up here, we get that, we take this a little bit of land, we vassalize them for free, and we just move our way up towards Gondor. Although, this is going to be a more difficult war, because they do have 3,000 troops. However, I also believe they might share a border well, I thought, yes, yeah, they do share a border with Mordor. So there is a chance that they just get attacked, and then we just, you know, vulture it up. Let me just check something here. Have you declared a war on anyone yet? No, you still have a long truce with a bunch of these places. I think that Sauron might start with a 10-year truce with pretty much everybody, just so that you don't immediately get attacked the moment you start a war. But yeah, anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.